besides being two of the highest paid athletes in the world. The soccer star Neymar Junior and the basketball star Stephen Curry are young tycoons who have already amassed a huge fortune during their brilliant careers. But have you ever wondered which of the two has the more luxurious lifestyle? In this video, you will see a super battle between Neymar Junior versus Stephen Curry. So let's go to fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. More expensive real estate. When it comes to investing in good places to live, both athletes do not like to skimp, owning beautiful mansions. But which one of them has the most expensive and luxurious residence? Starting with Neymar Jr., he owns a very famous mansion that is located in the Portobello condominium in Mangaratiba, Rio de Janeiro. The contemporary-style house is over 17,000 square feet and has several luxuries, such as a floating staircase connecting the levels and artwork on the walls. The living room is perfect for casual gatherings, while the formal dining area has a huge table and the kitchen has stainless steel appliances. The house also has a home theater, a game room, and plenty of rooms to lounge in. In the case of the master suite, there are large windows, an automated TV that comes down from the ceiling, and also a lovely terrace with lawn, as well as a luxurious bathroom and a very spacious closet. Going to the exterior, the mansion is situated on a plot of almost 3 acres and has some very interesting spaces, such as a synthetic tennis court, private deck, swimming pool with an 82-foot lane, a gym equipped with high-quality equipment, spa integrated with nature, gourmet space with barbecue, wine cellar with capacity for more than 3,000 bottles, jacuzzi integrated with sauna, a helipad to arrive in style, among many other amenities that only a millionaire mansion can offer. In addition to all this, the place can offer a lot of comfort and fun for Neymar to enjoy with his peers, and everyone knows that the player is passionate about confraternization. And according to the real estate agency Home Pro, the property was purchased by the player after watching the video of the house that was posted on YouTube, and he paid $8.5 million for the place. Stephen Curry also likes to live in beautiful mansions. He once owned a mansion in Atherton, in the region known as the Bay Area. The 7,500 square foot residence has many accommodations for luxury living, such as 3 dining areas, one for casual gatherings, another for formal events, and a dining area on the veranda. Outside, the mansion is situated on a 1.2-acre lot, which has great places to enjoy the peaceful climate of the area or to lounge by the pool. According to media reports, the player paid $31 million for the property, which at the time was considered the most expensive sale in the region. And after living there for some time, he sold it for $31.15 million. And besides this house, some sources speculate that he owns a mansion in Malibu valued at $50 million. In other words, Stephen Curry easily wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 2. Cars. Both athletes are completely passionate about cars. But which one of them has the most expensive and luxurious collection? Stephen Curry, for example, has been seen with beautiful cars, such as Infiniti Q50 $35,000, Infiniti QX50 $42,000, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter $48,000, Infiniti QX60 $50,000, Infiniti QX Inspiration valued at around $75,000, Mercedes-Benz G55 of $120,000. One of the most modern cars the star owns is a Range Rover Supercharged LWB, a quiet and technological SUV, with a luxurious interior that offers a lot of comfort to the passengers, valued at around $121,000. Another car Stephen Curry owns in his collection is a Porsche Panamera Turbo S, a stylish sports car equipped with a V8 engine that delivers 550 horsepower. In 2018, the player's vehicle was involved in an accident, but he did not seem concerned about the damage, and the price of a Porsche of this model is in the range of $180,000. Stephen Curry has also been spotted with another vehicle from the company, in this case, a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, a sophisticated car, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, as well as reaching a top speed of 193 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of its value, this vehicle costs an average of $200,000. Neymar, on the other hand, has also been seen with beautiful cars such as $25,000 E-Wave X, $50,000 Volkswagen Touareg, $55,000 Audi Q5, $83,000 Range Rover Sport, $120,000 Audi RS7 Sportback. He has also been spotted with an Audi R8 Spider, a sophisticated vehicle with a beautiful design to drive, whose price can exceed $150,000. Neymar has also been seen leaving with a Porsche Panamera Turbo, a powerful car for those who love great adventures, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds and is valued at around $170,000. Another of his greatest achievements was the acquisition of a Ferrari 458 Spider, a stunning car that is the dream of many people, and it was no different with Neymar. And to have this beautiful car, the player needed to invest about $260,000. Another Ferrari even more luxurious than he has already appeared was a GTC4 Lusso, a supercar that, despite being worth a fortune, Neymar has already had a hard time when the car's key was not working properly. And to get through such a fancy time, it may be necessary to invest more than $300,000 in the vehicle. And some sources speculate that Neymar owns a Maserati MC11, a super sports car that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds and costs around $1.5 million. And for having already been seen with more expensive cars, Neymar wins this round. Round 3. Aircraft. Both athletes use modern jets to get around, but which one of them uses the most luxurious aircraft? Neymar Junior, for example, has owned several aircraft. Starting with the cheapest, the player has owned a helicopter model EC-130, a means of transport valued at around $1.7 million. Going even higher, he has owned a Phenom 100 jet, a small business jet manufactured by Brazilian manufacturer Embraer. The aircraft can carry up to 5 passengers, offering plenty of comfort. And it is no wonder that to acquire this jet, it may be necessary to disburse around $3 million. In 2019, Neymar decided to buy an even more expensive helicopter, an H-145 model. This is an aircraft that can carry up to 10 passengers, and Neymar made sure to customize its interior by placing seats with the symbol of Batman, the star's favorite superhero. And to get an idea of the price, a new helicopter of this model can cost almost $10 million. But without a doubt, Neymar's most expensive aircraft is his Cessna Citation 680, an American mid-size business jet with a flying range of more than 3,200 miles. The interior of the player's plane is very spacious and refined, being able to accommodate up to 12 people, offering a lot of comfort for all passengers. And although it is not known how much the player paid for the jet, it is known that a new aircraft of this model costs around $18 million. Stephen Curry, on the other hand, prefers to rent private jets instead of buying them. In other words, we can say that when the subject is private aircraft, Neymar Jr. wins this round by far. Score 1 for him. Round 4. Excessive luxuries. The two young tycoons have more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury, but which one of them has the most exaggerated spending? When it comes to Stephen Curry dressing well, he has been spotted wearing beautiful watches, such as Cartier Santos Blue $10,000, Panerai Luminar GMT $15,000, Rolex Seedweller Deep Sea $40,000, Vacheron Constantine Overseas $42,000, Rolex Day-Date Yellow Gold $50,000, Cartier Skeleton $55,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Dual Time $60,000. In his spare time, for example, he likes to enjoy life on the high seas, having already been spotted, for example, on board a vessel known as Pura Vida. It is a 69-foot-long yacht, capable of providing excellent rides on the high seas. The interior of the boat has 2 cabins, with the capacity to accommodate up to 4 people. And to enjoy with his wife good moments on the high seas, Stephen Curry rented the yacht paying about 26,000 euros per week. Neymar is not far behind and has also been seen with several expensive watches, such as $18,000 Rolex Submariner Bluesy, $22,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman, $42,000 Rolex Daytona in 18K Eve Rose, $43,000 Rolex Daytona John Mayer Dial, $50,000 Rolex Datejust Zebra, $60,000 Rolex Daytona with a black dial, $105,000 Rolex Day-Date Rainbow, $185,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 in rose gold, $300,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger, and even a $960,000 Richard Mille Michel Yo. In his free time, Neymar likes to enjoy life on the high seas, having been spotted several times partying aboard yachts. And it is no coincidence that he decided to buy his own boat, an Azimuth 78, manufactured by the renowned Italian boat brand Azimuth Yachts. The yacht is 3 stories high and 78 feet long, with enough space to accommodate your closest guests. And for when the player wants to spend a few days on board, for suites offer a lot of comforts. And there is no doubt that to enjoy all this luxury, it is necessary to spend a lot of money. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that this model yacht costs around $3 million. And because Neymar has been seen with more expensive watches and has his own yacht, he wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 5. Sources of income. Besides making a lot of money as athletes, they have other sources of income that generate a lot of money. But which one of them has the most profitable businesses? Stephen Curry, for example, is a partner in several companies, mainly technology companies, such as the esports team Team SoloMid, the e-commerce company Slice, the small smartphone company Palm, the basketball application HomeCourt, the educational company Guild Education, the renewable technology company Uncharted Power, the hotel reservation platform Snap Travel, the Japanese e-commerce company Rakuten. Another source of Stephen Curry's income is as executive producer of Holy Moly, a mini-golf reality show aired by ABC that premiered in 2019 and has been very successful. But without a doubt, Curry's biggest source of income besides basketball comes through advertising. This is because he is a world-renowned athlete who has an excellent reputation, in addition to having a large fan base, counting tens of millions of followers on his social networks. Among the brands that have invested in his image are Degree, Callaway, JBL, Brita, Infinity, Rexona, and many others. Already his biggest sponsor is Under Armour, a sporting goods company that has invested in the athlete since 2013 and currently has a lifetime contract with the player, which earns him about $20 million per year. Neymar Junior, on the other hand, has huge revenues that come exclusively through advertising. Because he is considered to be one of the best soccer players in the world, he has become a celebrity known all over the world. On social networks, for example, he is the 3rd most followed soccer player in the world, second only to Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. On Instagram alone, he has more than 200 million followers, a number so high that it makes him the most famous person in Brazil. And of course, because he is so famous, Neymar can earn a lot of money by associating with and promoting several companies. Among the brands for which the Brazilian soccer star has advertised are Red Bull, Gillette, McDonald's, Nike, Guarana Antarctica, Oreo, Clear Men, MasterCard, Diesel, Beats, Panasonic, and many others. But without a doubt, his main sponsor is the sporting goods company Puma, where he has the largest single sports sponsorship contract in history, an amount that is around $25 million per year. And because we don't know the revenues of all the businesses and the advertising contracts that each one has, we will consider this round a draw. Point for both. Round 6. Net worth. As 2 of the highest paid athletes in the world, there is no doubt that they have amassed a huge fortune, but which one of them has the biggest net worth? Stephen Curry, for example, has had his salary grow as he has become one of the best basketball players in the world. To get an idea of values, in his first professional contract with the Golden State Warriors, he received something like $3.2 million per year. But because of his excellent performance, he was able to sign a much better contract extension in 2012, earning around $11 million per year. From then on, Curry continued to progress as a player and his market valuation grew higher and higher. He became one of the highest-paid basketball players in the world, signing a new 5-year contract that pays him more than $40 million per year, totaling $201 million by the end of the contract, making him the holder of the most valuable contract of all time for an NBA player. Adding up all sources of income, including advertising, his income grows even more. And it is no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, in 2022 he was considered the 5th highest paid athlete in the world, receiving about $92 million for the year. And although no one knows for sure how much of a fortune he has amassed throughout his career, some sources estimate that Stephen Curry currently has a net worth of $200 million, a figure that tends to grow in the coming years. Neymar Junior, on the other hand, also had to work hard to reach the high financial level he has today. When he was playing in the youth categories of Santos, for example, he used to earn about $2,000 per month, a value that has grown a lot, reaching almost $4 million per season. At Barcelona, Neymar's salary grew exponentially, reaching an average of $15 million per year just in base salary, not counting bonuses and sponsorships. But it was at Paris Saint-Germain that the Brazilian star reached the peak of his financial life, receiving about $53 million in salary alone. Adding this huge salary to his advertising earnings, the athlete's income gets even bigger. And it's no wonder that in 2020 Forbes estimated that Neymar earned about $96 million for the year, ranking him among the highest paid athletes in the world. And although no one knows exactly how much his fortune is worth, some sources estimate that Neymar Jr. has currently amassed a net worth of around $200 million. And because Neymar Jr. and Stephen Curry have the same fortune, we will consider this round a draw, score 1 for both. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Stephen Curry against 5 points for Neymar Jr., winning this battle for having a more luxurious life. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, right here below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel deals to satisfy your curiosity.